everybody, I am back with another favorites video for you. Finally, this will be my April-May favorites video. This did not come out when it was supposed to, purely because I forgot to film it and partially because I had my wisdom teeth pulled out last Friday and my jaw is aching, so I apologize if I have trouble speaking or my smile looks funny. It's because I'm in pain and it hurts, and my cat is staring at me through the window being like, let me in, but the door is open so she can't get in, so she's just crazy. So let's just we'll hop right to the favorites video because I've got a lot of products to show you. If you watched my previous makeup haul videos, you will have seen most of the products. If you didn't watch my makeup haul videos, not to worry. Can you hear my cat meowing? Yeah. Not to worry if you didn't watch my haul videos. I will be showing a lot of the products that I showed in the haul, but I'll be showing you my favorite ones from that I've been using. So you kind of get to skip a step and just see what the best ones are. Well, at least what I think are the best ones. So I hope that you see something you like and maybe go out and purchase it yourself and let me know how you like it. So we will hop right to the video. Alright, so as per usual, we are going to start off with the makeup products I've been loving. And I have been loving a crap ton of makeup products, and weirdly enough, even though because you guys all know about like my depression and whatnot, I don't leave the house as much, but when I do, these are the products that I go to and these are the products that I use. So we will start with, what should we start with? I think we'll start with primers. So the first one is this primer, and this is the Milani Prime Perfection Base Primer Hydrating Pore Minimizing Oil-Free Primer. So I really have grown to like this a lot. It's not, obviously it says oil-free, which is very true. It isn't oily at all. And I think it just lays down a nice base for my foundation. I don't use this like every single time I put on my makeup, but I do when I remember to. I do pop this on my face, and I think it does really help to give your makeup a more flawless look. Next up, we have the Professional Bro. Oh my god, I can't believe I called that bro, I'm sorry. The Professional Pro Balm to minimize the appearance of pores. I said benefit. It's oil-free, lightweight, translucent, and silky. I have been actually using this quite a bit. I bought this a while ago and then I just never really used it, and now recently I have been, and I use it mostly just in this area. That's where my biggest pores are, and I think it's a good, decent pore minimizer. I wouldn't say that, you know, if you're looking for a pore minimizer, you should run out and get this one, which is weird because yes, it's in my favorites video, but it's been my favorite the last month here. But I wouldn't say go out and buy this right away. Like, there's other ones that you could probably get for cheaper that do about the same job that this one does. Unless you just prefer the pretty packaging, then go out and spend the extra money to get the benefit one. Alright, now on to the actual foundations, and the first one is the Chanel Perfection Lumiere Velvet Smooth Effect Makeup. I have been absolutely I adore this foundation. It's a nice kind of like watery based foundation. It is quite a small bottle, but I think it's worth the price that you pay for it. I picked up mine from the Bay website, but you could probably go down to the Hudson Bay store or the Hudson Bay website as well and pick one of these up. I highly recommend this if you've got a lot of redness. This hides it very well. It's fairly decent with acne, but as with all foundations, I find that you do need the extra concealer. I know I've watched some YouTubers who have talked about this product and they said that this is all you need, but for me it is not all I need. I need extra coverage. Bit darker than my skin tone, and I will show you how I combat with that. But I don't usually use BB creams, and I actually really enjoy this BB cream. It is moisturizing and it's not cakey and it looks nice on, and I've actually just been reaching for this quite a few times in the last 2 months to do my makeup. So highly recommend this, and you can get this. I got this in my top box makeup thing that I get every month, but you can get your own from obviously the Model Co company, which they do ship to Canada. I'm assuming they ship to the States. Usually everything does, but they're a company out of Australia. Oh, that's my phone. 1 second. Sorry about that, guys. We'll move right along here. So I told you that some of those foundations were actually darker than my skin tone, and this is how I combat with that, people. This is the Body Shop Lightening Shade Adjusting Drops. As you can see, it's just a kind of like creamy white foundation-y liquid, and you have the little bottle here and you pull it out, and then you would I always just put the foundation on the back of my hand, drop some of this in there, and you can put as much or as little as you want, and then I just mix it around until it lightens the foundation. And I have really been loving this. I use this every single day now because most of my foundations are always a little, I always get ivory, but ivory still seems like it's not light enough for my whiteness. So really highly recommend this, and I think this only cost me 20 bucks, something like that, 20-30 bucks. It's not super expensive. All right, let's move on to some powders, and the first one I have is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder. Yeah, that's right, it's in ethereal light. I never say that right. First off, love the packaging. It's just a basic translucent powder there, and I absolutely love it. It's not the best if you have super oily skin, so if you want to give yourself a matte finish, what I do is I go over with the powder that I usually use, and I just go over that over top of my foundation, and then I actually put some of this on, and this just adds a nice glow to your face and a nice shimmer, and I think it's great. It is a bit pricey, so I mean, be really sure that you want to use something like this, but I mean, I highly recommend it, and I had to have at least one Hourglass product in my collection, so I'm really glad I purchased this. Up next is a highlighter by Tarte Cosmetics, and as you can see, if you saw my haul video about my Tarte Cosmetics, you know how obsessed I was with this palette. I absolutely love it. It comes with a color called Sunlight, Filtered Light, and Moonlight, and we'll just open it up. You'll see in the close-up, but it is just so gorgeous. The colors, I especially love Moonlight. I find that looks the best on my skin tone. It's beautiful, and after this highlighter palette, I don't know if anything can top this. This is the best highlighter palette I've ever used, so I absolutely adore this palette. Alright, up next is a blush by Milani, and it's one of these rose powder blushes, and it just has the rose in the middle there, and I've been using this pretty much non-stop. This is in the number 11 Blossom Time Rose, ultra silky soft powder brush that delivers the perfect amount of color and easily blends onto cheeks. I swear by these blushes. These are the best blushes I've ever tried. Milani does the coolest blushes and have the coolest packaging, so I mean, highly recommend Milani blushes. Next up is my Urban Decay Gwen Stefani blush kit, and try to cover up the mirror, obviously has those 6 shades, and I'm basically been using the 2 pink ones. I think this one would be more used as a bronzer and kind of like a bronzy highlight type thing, and I think they would look better if you had a tan, but I have been loving this palette a lot, so I try to alternate between these blushes and my Milani and my next palette that I'm going to show you. And the next one obviously is the Benefit Cheekathon palette, which again is just absolutely the best thing I've ever purchased because it got everything that I needed in the one palette. We've got the Dandelion blush, the Hula bronzer, the Rocketeer highlighter blush, we've got the Coralista blush, and the Dallas bronzer blush type thing going on there, and then of course a little brush in there. So it's all 5 in one package for, I think it was only 75 bucks, which is super cheap compared to what each of the little boxes cost if you buy them on its own. So I love this. This was a good buy, good purchase, and I recommend if you guys love Benefit stuff like blushes and bronzers, just get this palette. Right up next is the Tanya Burr Brow Kit, and it's the Tanya Burr Cosmetics Perfect Brow Kit, and it is very well used. You can see the little holes. I don't know if you can, but you can see the little holes there. I can, and it's really dirty. I use Pebble and Hot Cocoa mixed together to do my brows, and I think it just does a great job. This is a really awesome brow kit for a decent price. You can get Tanya Burr products off of feelunique.com, and yeah, I just highly recommend her products. I love most of her products. They're really great. Up next is the Tartelette in Bloom eyeshadow palette, and of course this had to be in my favorites video because it is just so great and beautiful. The eyeshadows are wonderful. I've been using Firecracker, Funny Girl, Rocker, Charmer, Sweetheart, Smarty Pants, Jet Setter, Flower Child, Rebel. So basically these 9. I haven't really touched the darker shades yet, but I've been using those a lot to do my eyeshadow, and I just really love it. Plus again, packaging so nice, and ugh, it's just, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. I don't know that, I think they are still selling these, so I would go check out the Tarte website. You know what, sign up. They will let you know when they're having sales, because that's when I buy makeup, like the high-end makeup is when they're having sales. So just sign up so you can see when they're having sales, so you can pick yourself up these awesome palettes when you can afford them, because now they're on sale. This I don't think is on sale. I'm rambling, ignore me, just we're moving on. Next up is a concealer, and this is the Urban Decay Naked Skin Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer, light diffusing, and it's paraben free. I have really been loving this. I don't actually use it to cover up acne because I find that it's a little bit too drying of the skin. I use it more for under eye and just kind of like highlighting a little bit to lighten the skin a little bit more, even though my skin is already pretty white. So I do really like this, and I probably will purchase this again. All right, and my mascara that I've been loving the last 2 months is my Tarte Lights Camera Lashes. And I know I said in my Tarte cosmetic haul that I wasn't too thrilled with this and that I wouldn't repurchase this, but I actually need to retract that statement because I love this mascara. This is one of the best mascaras I've ever tried. The only thing is I kind of wish it was waterproof, because because of, you know, my whole mental illness, depression crap going on, I do cry somewhat, and sometimes when I'm wearing this and I cry, my eyes get all black and it's awful. Like, you look like a freaking raccoon. You know what I'm talking about, ladies. I'm sure it's happened to you at least once. But I really do love this. It just gives you a nice, full, even coverage, and it just lifts your lashes and makes them look nice and almost like you do have false lashes on. So I highly recommend this. It's a definite favorite. Alright, now quickly moving on to skincare. I have been using this Vivo Perle Dead Sea Minerals Facial Peeling. This is in the white collection. I'm not even sure. I think the brand is called Vivo. And I picked this up when I was at the home show in my city, which is basically just where people come to try to sell stuff. But it comes in this box, obviously, and then it comes in this little jar. And the jar is pretty. I like it. And the stuff inside is just like a speckledy clear gel liquid. You're not supposed to touch it with your hands because you'll ruin it, so you just use a cotton pad or a Q-tip and you apply it to your face after you've cleansed your face with your normal cleanser. So you just apply that, and then I've been rubbing it in with a cotton pad, so you just blend it in all over your face. And this is supposed to help just clear out your pores like hardcore, like get all the dirt, all the grub, all the grossness out of your pores, and just do an even more thorough job than your regular cleanser will do. So you're supposed to use this, or I'm supposed to use this twice a week, and when I do remember, it does help my skin. So if I would just stop being dumb and lazy and use this like I'm supposed to, my skin would probably be a whole lot clearer, because after one use of this, my skin looked so much better. So it was a little pricey, but I highly recommend it. I'm gonna have to check and see if they have a website, and maybe I'll link it down below for you guys. So right after I do use that cleanser, I use this lotion. So this is the Vitamin C collection. Oh, they're called Vine Vera Reservation Skincare. I don't know if I said that right, but this one is basically a lotion, and it comes in this little bottle here with the pump on the end, and I basically apply this all over my skin after I use that cleanser. And the point of that cleanser is to open up your pores so much that when you put the lotion on, it literally sinks into your skin, so that your skin feels so small. It's not small, soft, like a baby's bottom. So I highly recommend these. Again, they're a little bit pricey, but I think they're totally worth the price. And they last, they're supposed to last quite a long time. So like I said, I will look for the website and try to link it below. And moving on to hair, I picked up the Batiste Dry Shampoo, and this one is got a hint of color, dark and deep brown. So I was recommended this by my friend Janine. So thank you, Janine, for recommending this, because I am absolutely in love with this dry shampoo. Way better than that collab by that blogger model person from London. This does not leave your hair feeling staticky, and it doesn't leave that gross gray powdery white look that the other ones do, because it has color, and it mixes in, absorbs the oil quickly. You have decently fresh hair for day 2 or day 3. So highly recommend this. It's not super expensive. I think it was like $7, $10 tops. I don't even know, but it was really good, and I absolutely like, just go get yourself one of these. So yeah, especially if you have brown hair. If you have blonde hair, I don't know that they have a blonde one, like for a hint of blonde color, but just Batiste in general is a good brand to use. Okay, lastly is some products from the Bath & Body Bath & Body Works, not shop. And the first one is a fine fragrance mist in the scent Golden Pineapple Luau. This smells like pineapples. It smells so good. It smells like you're going on holiday or going to the beach or something. And this is still in stock right now. This range is still going on, so go pick yourself up one of these. I've been spraying this on a lot. And then the second fragrance is the Pretty as a Peach. Pretty as a Peach. And this smells like peaches. It smells so good, like you're freaking in a peach orchard just eating peaches all day long. Like it smells like springy summer greatness. And again, this is still in stock. They still have this in their range going on right now, so go get yourselves some of this. Alright, and the last things I'm going to talk about quickly are a TV show, a book, and a CD. I gotta be quick here because I gotta run. And the first thing is this book. This is A Voice in the Wind by Francine Rivers. Go read this. It's so good. I'm not going to stand here and tell you what it's all about because, I mean, I could be here for hours. But basically, it is a Christian novel, but non-Christians can read it too and still enjoy it, I think. It is just it's a love story / adventure. It's exciting. It's cool. It's set back in ancient Rome, and I highly recommend this. The next one, since I don't have the CD here with me, I'm going to have it pop up right here, and it is the Lucas Graham CD. It has been my favorite over the last 2 months. Go get it. He is amazing. I love all of his songs. They're so good. And finally, the last thing, again, I don't have it in DVD form or anything, so we'll have it pop up right here. The Luther series. It's a BBC crime drama, and it is just so good. Like, suspenseful, great. Acting is great. I highly recommend you guys watch that on Netflix. I hope you guys enjoyed all of my favorites. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Go down and hit that subscribe if you would like to see more, and I will see all you fine people next time. Bye!